Good afternoon, I'm Kay Gregory and this is your midday news fix for Thursday the 11th of June. 3 police staff have been charged and 4 have resigned after investigations following the scandal around former Deputy Commissioner Jevon McSkimming's departure. 2 Auckland officers will appear in court in coming days and a Wellington officer later, charged with possessing objectionable material. Kate Rickard has more.
All 3 officers have been stood down. Police say the charges result from looking into a large amount of web activity and reflect the significance of the alleged offending. They say 22 cases were explored, with 12 staff undergoing disciplinary action or performance management, and 3 investigations continue.
Corrections has launched an independent investigation into a man's death at Rimutaka Prison yesterday. General Manager Dennis Gooden says a prisoner was found collapsed in his unit shortly before noon. The coroner will determine the cause of death and the Corrections Inspectorate is also investigating. The Prime Minister says there's no way New Zealand will spend billions to meet climate obligations as alarming forecasts emerge. Treasury estimates it could cost the country up to $5 billion to buy carbon credits to meet Paris Agreement obligations if emissions aren't halved by 2030. Speaking from field days, Chris Luxon says the government won't leave the Paris Agreement, but nor will it spend that money.
We're going to do everything we can around 2030, but just reassure everybody, we ain't shutting down farms and we certainly are sending billions of dollars offshore.
Donald Trump's not ruling out hitting Iranian civilian infrastructure as he launches fresh strikes. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth says Iran's playing games and the US will negotiate with bombs if it must.
We will hit them hard on our terms, on the targets that improve the environment for us to operate in and undermine the capabilities that Iran wants to have.
Heavily armed police are stationed around Northern Ireland's Belfast as unrest continues after masked rioters set fire to buildings and cars yesterday in an anti-immigration display. Far-right rhetoric is circling online after a man of Sudanese descent allegedly stabbed a man. The BBC's Dan Johnson says police have a huge challenge as crowds gather.
They want to get their message across, but it is not in any way a peaceful protest. This has very quickly escalated into stones and bricks being thrown.
A transport advocate says reducing public transport costs might not be a silver bullet. Labor wants to cap weekly fares at $20 a week in the big centres, $10 elsewhere. Chris Hipkins says it'll cost about $65 million a year, paid for from the Land Transport Fund. Campaign for Better Transport's Neil Robertson says reliability also needs addressing.
My fear would be that we do get people to actually use the system a bit more, and then they find that, oh no, it's all closed down on the weekends and the breakdowns, and I end up getting late for work.
In sport, sprinter Zoe Hobbs has placed third at the latest Diamond League track and field meet in Oslo. She's gone just shy of the 11-second barrier, clocking 11.03 seconds with the assistance of an illegal tailwind. Former England cricket captains Mike Atherton and Nasser Hussain are insisting Ben Stokes shouldn't resign or be sacked as the skipper of the current side. I'm Kay Gregory and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.